So it's a beautiful morning so far. So I've heard there's no mosquitoes here in Ireland. I haven't seen any yet, so I'm gonna go with it that it's true and hope. But there are no-see-ums, and I got swarmed this morning trying to take down my tent. I think my face, my arms, and my neck pretty much got eaten. We shall see in another half hour how many bites I have that are itching. I have a couple on my arm already that are itching. But I'm past them now. I came down from off the hill where I camped last night and I saw a day hiker. So I've got a friend just up ahead. I haven't really talked to her yet other than just say good morning. She's hauling. She just has a little teeny pack on. So she flew by and she's up ahead a little bit. I'm heading to a castle area pretty soon. I found a lovely stream this morning. I was out of water, so this came at the perfect time. Still some no-see-ums here, but I was able to wash my face, feel a lot better. Still wet. Oh my goodness, what a great morning. So the river, there's like a little swimming hole right by a castle. So I was able to kind of clean up, do a little spit bath, wash my pits and my face, and kind of feel a little bit more refreshed. Yeah, there's a castle right behind me. Don't see that every day. I'm on the climb of climbs. It's really muggy. I was able to find a little deli filled up with water. Got some matcha tea, some juice, some Kit Kat bars, a fresh pastry, and use the toilet. Oh, and washed my hands with real soap. This is hard work. I looked at the forecast. It looks like there's a 40% chance of rain today, but I don't see a single cloud. Although at this point, I would not mind if it sprinkled a bit. And the forecast for this next week kind of looks off and on as far as rain. To the north of here where I'm going. So we shall see. All right, Outlander fans and Mom, I'm at a stone circle. Do I dare touch it? Go back in time? Boy, they would be freaking out about my cell phone and my backpack, my earrings, my sunglasses. Can you imagine going back to the 16 or 1700s? Like Outlander. These stones are much, much older than that. I just read a sign, and I think I read that they are suspecting that these are, I could be wrong, I'd have to go back and read the sign. I'm thinking I saw 800 AD, so very, very old. When they excavated this site in, I think they said the 1920s, they didn't find any artifacts, but they found, the excavator kind of ran into something that they thought was an old wooden beam, or two wooden beams that kind of crisscrossed each other. And they have no idea what it was used for, or what even these stone circles are. but they think some kind of spiritual practice associating with like the sun and the moon, but they're pretty unsure of what they are. But I think they're very cool, pretty neat. It was one heck of a climb to get here, but pretty awesome. Okay, I was mistaken, so I'm going to clarify. These are suspected to have been built in 1400 to 800 BC. So very, very old. It's just amazing. Okay, Mom, I'm going to touch it. I'm going to see if I go back in time. You'll get it on video. Maybe my GoPro will be left behind. Here I go. Still here. It's a good thing, because I miss everybody. I miss my puppy. It's just so cool. Unbelievable. So, while the stone circle was amazing, there's going to be more of them. I think quite a few more of something at least similar. And I went a bit out of my way. I didn't realize it was on the main route. It was like a side trip. So it was marked like we should go there. We didn't really have to. And so by the time I got there and back and then got back on the trail, it took about 3 hours to get all that done. So I've lost some time today. And now I am like blazing hot, and I'm literally sitting on a gravel road. Just in some little bit of shade to cool off a little bit. I'll just put my trekking poles away. I'm going to start using my, I have a, what's called a Chrome Dome. It's umbrella that is used for both sun and rain. So supposedly it's supposed to be quite a bit cooler underneath it. I've never used it before. I actually just bought it for this trip thinking there was going to be a lot of rain, which there may be, but not yet. So I think I'm going to pop up the umbrella, and I have a little attachment that I made for my pack so that I can just have it hands-free so I don't have to carry it. I'll see how that works. Onward bound. Well, I did it. I got it hooked up. I'm hands-free. My other hand's holding the phone, and it's just attached to my shoulder strap with a couple shock cords. This one I made, the other one is just already on the pack, and I looped it through my sternum strap to kind of help secure it. It's working great, and it's much cooler. It's giving me a lot of shade underneath this, and the top is kind of a chrome color. The underneath is black, top is chrome, and I think it helps reflect the sun quite a bit. Feels a lot better. Yay! Hey! Made it to the top of the mountain, and I have a 360 view all around me. Just hills, endless pastures, sheep, cottages, houses, farmland. Just beautiful. And the wind is just a little breezy up here, which is perfect. Cool me off a little bit. It was a little bit of a climb. It's been pretty muggy again today. I'm going to be following this fence line that you can see behind me. It also goes in front of me, and looks like I'll be following that for a while. I can kind of see some yellow marks up ahead. This is really great. Well, I was just coming down this little slippery, mucky hill behind me and wiped out big time. So my rear end, my pack, everything on the left side and back is mud. So the terrain has drastically changed in the last 2 kilometers or so, and so has the weather. So the clouds have really moved in. I don't know if you can tell, more in front of me. The video doesn't really show them, but they're pretty thick, and definitely some darkness to them, so I think we're going to get some rain. But I'm actually coming upon a town in about, I'm guessing about 4 kilometers or so, maybe 5. It is 2:30 now. I'm torn. I'm either thinking about seeing how I feel when I get there. I did more miles today and yesterday than I had planned, so I'm way ahead of schedule. So I might just like crash at a hotel or a hostel instead of camp tonight. Start off fresh tomorrow and just back off on the miles a little bit. I'm I am staying with a lady that has offered for me to stay at her place Saturday night in Mill Street. If I continue at the pace I'm going right now, I'll get there too soon. So I might just stay in a hotel tonight if there's a vacancy. If not, I'll just maybe move on and find a place to camp somewhere past the next little town. Anyway, doing great. The weather has really cooled down, which I'm thankful for. A lot of muck. The ground is like really mucky. I've been up to my ankles in pasture poop and mud and water. I kind of expected it, so it's not a huge deal. It'll dry. Hello, sheep. Stay back. Mind your business. There you go. Hey, little ones. Hello. Bah. Hello. You are not as worried about me. You're pretty cute and fluffy. You're pretty cute and fluffy. Hi.